Hi guys, I'm here with cute little Brie.
That's me.
That's you. I'm here to answer some questions. So it's been 7 weeks since the accident, and everyone wants to know how you're doing.
Yes, I'm doing so good.
Yeah, she's doing awesome, you guys. I mean, considering how bad the accident was, she is doing unbelievable. She's tested out of physical therapy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now I'm just in occupational therapy and speech therapy.
Yeah. And it's going great.
It's going really good.
Yeah. We're so proud of you.
Thanks.
Yeah. So, I think first of all, we should start by explaining what exactly happened. Not that you remember any of it.
Yeah, no.
But, yeah, tell the people how the accident happened.
Yeah, so I was riding on my longboard up in the mountains, kind of. I was going down a really steep hill, and I went over one of the manholes, the sewer things. From what I've heard, I lost my balance and fell, but
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Really.
So, people were asking if she got hit by a car or if a car hit her or something. That is not what happened. She hit the cement. And she hit it so hard that it pushed the brain from the right side into her left side. So it bruised the left side and then,
Kind of
hurt the right side. Yeah. Both sides evenly.
My skull on the right side though.
Yeah, cracked her skull. She also, she didn't have a ton of scrapes on her body. It was really just mainly like the brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
lucky me.
Lucky you, kiddo. So, she had just left the house. And it was like her first run and she fell. So about 15 minutes later, I had looked out my window to see if I could see her, and I saw my neighbor down the hill a ways on the phone, and her husband was kind of crouched down, and I couldn't really make out what they were doing. And then I thought, I wonder if Brie fell and they're trying to call me, thinking maybe she broke her ankle or something. So I grabbed my phone. I didn't have any missed phone calls. And then I looked out the window again, and I'm like, what is going on? And then I saw her longboard, and I was like, oh, she crashed. Mm-hmm. So in my mind, I'm thinking she sprained an ankle, she broke her wrist, something like that. So I get in my car and drive down thinking I'm going to just take her straight to the emergency room. Well, I drove down. She was unconscious. My neighbor was on the phone with 911, and we were able to check out through our security cameras that Brielle was actually alone for 13 minutes, unconscious, before my neighbors happened to be on a walk where they found her. So we are eternally grateful to Casey and Kevin for being there at the perfect time, because it all just happened so fast, and we're just so grateful that she was able to get the help that she needed right on time. So yeah, that was 7 weeks ago, and here you are doing awesome. So the next question, do you remember anything while you were in a coma?
Oh, no, not while I was in the coma. If nobody had told me that I was in a coma, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, you don't remember the accident or anything?
No, I don't remember that day or the day before.
I showed her videos of, us earlier in the day.
Don't remember.
The day before the accident, earlier in the day. She doesn't remember any of it. Yeah, it's so fascinating. And the doctors say, she'll never get it back, most likely.
Which, thank you.
Yes, you are so lucky.
Yeah.
Kid. I wish I didn't have any memory of that.
Yeah, sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. PTSD for the rest of my life.
For you?
Yeah. Well, I know. We both are going to have equal amounts of PTSD.
Equal?
So, long story short is she doesn't remember anything the day of the accident. And out of the 26 days that she was in the hospital, it seems to me like you only remember bits and pieces of the last few days you were there.
Yeah, I feel like I don't remember like a whole day. I do remember like almost a week.
Yeah.
I was in there, but it's just like little
Yeah.
pieces.
Which is totally normal.
Yeah. But it's still kind of just a weird feeling.
Yeah. That would be a weird
A
feeling.
month of my life is just gone.
I know.
It's really weird.
It's such a trip.
Yeah.
But as her mom, like seeing her every single day seems to be like getting better and better. We're faced with new kind of like, not issues, but like we're realizing that, you know, this is a brain injury and there are processing things that have been a little bit difficult. Memory recall stuff has been difficult. That is just part of the healing process. But with every like hang up, there's always also been like really great momentum forward, which considering the severity of her injury, she is doing so good.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've been improving day by day at a really fast rate too.
Yeah.
So it's been great.
I know. So she's doing really, really great. We're really, really proud. Okay, so those were common questions. You don't remember nurses talking?
No, I do remember, not during the coma. I do remember a few of the nurses.
Yeah, like when you got transferred to neurotrauma.
Yeah.
Those last few days, you were like, "There's that one nurse that looks like Allie."
Yeah.
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 And that one nurse, like she'll remember little things. And that's the other thing, Brie, is I feel like as time goes on, she's like recalling more things that happened in the hospital.
Yeah.
So
I think
maybe
my memory is coming back.
Maybe
day by day.
Maybe there will be a time when you're like, "Oh, I remember being in a coma." Maybe not.
Who knows?
Maybe not.
That'd be crazy.
But all of these things are totally expected, and she really is like on track to have a full recovery, which is miraculous.
In 6 months.
Yeah. So in the meantime, she has to have 2 feet on the ground for at least 6 months,
I've not maintained.
most likely to a year. She cannot be like on a bike, on a skateboard, on a longboard, like she has to have 2 feet on the ground. And she has to be really mindful of being in a situation where she could fall again. So, like, she can't run. She can't, like, she had just made the softball team. She can't do softball for a year. And she's really athletic. So lots of sports we're pushing pause on.
Except football.
No, we're not doing football. Nope. Nope. It's not happening.
It's not happening.
It's not happening. But other than that, it's kind of just a time game, kind of just like waiting things out to see what, how she's doing. And so far, she's doing really great. The last question that we'll get to today is, how has this impacted your life?
Oh, geez. I do think people would look at what happened and think, oh, this must be awful, a downhill road. But, I mean, it's been so positive. I think I've learned more from this experience, more than anything else that I've been through. It's been great. I've learned to focus on school and to learn the path to get to, for where I want to end up in the future. I want to go to Stanford. I need to think about what steps I need to take to end up there. And I wasn't thinking about that before this had happened. So I'm really grateful that this happened. I'm sure it was so hard for my parents. But for me, it's been nothing but positive. There are little hiccups that are hard to deal with, but for the most part, it's been great. I've learned so much. So
I love that. Yeah, her perspective has like totally shifted. What's the hardest thing you've had to deal with?
Oh, a lot of it's been all of the
like recall, memory recall.
Yeah, I can't
processing.
Remember I don't have very good short-term memory. I have a really hard time focusing or having a conversation over 5 minutes, unless it is about this, because I have talked about it enough to, know what I'm saying. and I lived it too, so that
Yeah.
helps.
Mhm.
But having long conversations is a lot more difficult.
Which is normal and to
Yeah.
be expected.
Yeah.
So,
And over time, it'll all heal, and I'll be back
yeah.
to normal. But as of right now, I can't hear out of my right ear, but that's about it.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah. I have blood stuck behind my eardrum, and it's preventing me from being able to hear. But it's just out of my right ear because I do have a fracture in that ear, and I do have a fracture in the back of my nose as well.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's supposed to heal on its own, the ear. And we're going into actually tomorrow to see what kind of damage has been done and if it's something that we can fix, which
Yeah.
it sounds like it is something that we can just fix if it has been damaged.
Yeah.
And then your sense of taste.
Ugh.
Yeah. Because she damaged like part of her brain that's attached to her nose, part of her skull, or anyway, we don't know exactly how to explain it, but it's the back part of her nose. Like that impacts your smell, and your smell impacts your taste.
Yeah. So they did have me on this medicine called morphine while I was there. Probably the most disgusting. It was really gross. And everything I eat does taste like it. I had asked my doctor about it, and they weren't 100% sure why it was like that. But I think our guess was my nose.
Yeah.
When I would smell it, and because your nose and your mouth are connected, that it affected my taste.
Yeah.
But we don't really know. It has gone down a little bit, but there are certain foods where it just tastes like it, and it's really gross.
Tastes like her morphine.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
It's like a really bad taste of cough medicine. It's
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah, but I feel like that's even getting better and better with time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
But outside of that, like physically, everything else is like really good.
Yeah. I did lose a lot of my muscle, so it is harder for me to do things that I would do every day. At the beginning, once I had just gone home, it was pretty hard for me to go up and down the stairs.
Yeah.
But I've gotten a lot better. So.
Yeah, every day you're getting more and more strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So nice.
We're so proud. So thank you guys so much. We
Yes.
will try to get to more questions. Those were the main ones though. Like everyone wanted to know if
coma.
you remember being in a coma. Which
I don't.
No.
I wish I did.
I documented every single thing on Marco Polo. I would Marco Polo Brielle every day. So she has like a whole, video series to watch when she's filling up to it.
Watch
It's just like
30 hours.
I know, a little too soon. But, we did document like the whole process. So, yeah, I'm glad you don't remember it right now. It was a lot. It was a lot. Anyway, thank you guys for all the prayers.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Holy crap, it means the world, and I think it has made my whole recovery a lot easier to have the support that you guys have supplied. It's been so much easier, and it just makes you feel like people are there for you and can help you. It's been great, so thank you guys.
Yeah, we're so grateful. And we're so grateful that you are doing so good.
Yes.
Okay, thanks guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bree.
Welcome.
Bye.